Hello everybody, welcome to JLABTV. I'm JLAB and this is Football Manager, the Unemployment Challenge, and I've finished the halfway point of the 2022-2023 season, and let's see how I get on through some important games to see if we manage to progress to the group stage of the Champions League or got knocked out to the Europa League instead, and if we are the league leaders in the SPL so far this season, and if we have retained our Scottish League Cup title. So the first significant game of the season for us was the home tie against Feyenoord, and we found ourselves losing 1-0 despite the fact they went down to 10 men in the last 3 or so minutes, though they were the better side on the day and we weren't anywhere near as good as we could have been, so really we deserved to lose here. I gave several day views out for this match, so it might have been because of that we lost. I don't know yet. But either way, we need to improve in the future. And we had to do better in the second leg. We unfortunately did not improve in the second leg, and thanks to 2 goals within 9 minutes of each other, we found ourselves losing 3-0 in the Champions League third quarterfinal round against Feyenoord, and we were eliminated. The next game of great importance to me was the first league game of the season, and we found ourselves beating Hamilton 3-1, despite the fact Hamilton got an equaliser after Mark Bresnik scored the opening goal in 11 minutes, thanks to the player we just sold him, Jordan Hargill, just before half-time, though Bresnik got his second goal of the game, and Bradley Dagg, one of my new signings, scored after coming on from the bench to ensure we got all 3 points. We were quite good in this game, 30 shots on goal, though admittedly only 12 on target is not good enough for my liking. The next game of great importance to me was the Scottish League Cup second round match against Falkirk. They took the lead actually initially, but then Liam McCallum got an equaliser before adding on a second goal late on, and Helder Silva 11 minutes after McCallum scored to give us the lead ensured we were through to the next round of the Scottish League Cup. The next game of great importance to me was the Europa League playoff first leg against FC Vittuo, and they beat us. They took the lead inside the first minute, then we equalised in the 14th, they took the lead again 5 minutes later, Bresnik equalised after that, and we had a penalty that could have been scored by Bresnik, but he missed that as well, and they took the lead for the third time to ensure they won 3-2 with 15 minutes to go. Could we recover from this and ensure we got the win and went through to the Europa League group stage? Yes, we damn well could. 4 goals in the final 11 minutes ensured we were through to the next round of the Europa League in the group stage for the second time in 3 years. And yeah, for the last 3 seasons I've been in the group stage of European competition, and I'm very happy that I can continue that sort of record. Steve Miller doing well for himself here. The next game of great importance to me was the Scottish Premier League game against Celtic at Celtic Park. They took the lead 6 minutes in thanks to Lee Griffins, but then we got 2 goals in 5 minutes thanks to Stephen Miller to ensure we had the lead at half-time. Danny Baker did equalise 6 minutes into the second half, but we managed to hold on to get a 2-2 draw, and a point at Celtic is a good point indeed as far as I'm concerned. The next game of great importance to me was the Europa League game against Monaco at home, where we took the lead twice but couldn't hold on for the victory and all 3 points, meaning that Monaco held us to a draw in the end, despite everything I would have thought would happen. And yeah, I felt we could hold on for the win, but unfortunately we didn't. And they got the equaliser 6 minutes to go, so yeah, could always be worse, but at least we got a point. Next game for me was of great importance was the Scottish League Cup quarterfinal against St Johnstone. We took the lead, they got an equaliser a minute later. Bresnik got 2 goals, one of them being a penalty, and Camera ensured. Well, Cameron got the third goal, but Bresnik's penalty, last goal ensured we went through to the next round. 4-1 winners. Semi-final appearance, here we come again. The next game of importance to me was the Europa League group stage game against Epal, and I probably butchered that, I don't care at this point. But we got held to a draw again, 2-2 again, and I'm starting to get sick and tired of drawing in this competition, really. We should have beaten the side quite comfortably. We probably dropped points really, as far as I'm concerned. 2 points for the second game running, and we need to do better next time out. And improve next time out we did! How on earth I am getting close to dropping points again, I do not know, but we managed to beat Fiorentina of all teams for our first ever win in the group stage of the Europa League. European competition group stage matches have not been kind to me. It's only taken me 15 matches in group stage competition to get my first ever win in the European group stages. And it comes against one of the toughest teams in Fiorentina as well. I mean, Batshuayi getting 2 goals just tells you how good of a side they have. But yeah, we took the lead 3 times and we got the win. I can't complain with that. And the next game we had was the Scottish League Cup semi-final against Raith Rovers. We were 2-0 up inside 36 minutes, but then conceded 2 goals within 3 minutes of each other to ensure they got the equaliser and ensure they could take it to extra time. We then scored 2 goals in 2 minutes late in the extra time to ensure we were through to the final, the 3rd consecutive Scottish League Cup final. I love this competition, I don't know why. Here's a game that I try to forget about. This is a game literally after the second Europa League game where we drew 2-2 against the Cypriot side, and it was our first league defeat of the season. Aberdeen Stadium saw Aberdeen win 2-1 despite the fact we had taken the lead initially, and I was disappointed that we dropped points here, especially since I know we can beat Aberdeen on our day. Very disappointed indeed. Here's a game that I'm happy about. A 4-0 win against Hibernia, local rivals, a good win to say the least. And we at one point looked like we were not going to get all 3 points at all, despite the fact we got the opening goal instead of the first 5 minutes. But then goals from Stephen Miller and Barto Lotta within 4 minutes of each other ensured we were definitely going to win. And then Barto Lotta getting his second goal ensured it was probably the best result we've had so far this season. Another defeat now, and just 2 minutes it took for Rangers to get the winning goal against us, and I'm slightly disappointed that's the case. And another Europa League game, and another game we go unbeaten. Fiorentina cannot beat us. And I'm so delighted that is the case, because it meant that we could be in a very good position to go through 6 points from the first 4 matches with Fiorentina below us as well. I'm honestly feeling the most confident I've felt in this competition for a very, very long time. We are probably going to go through. I'm really happy that's the case. The next game of importance was the first ever Europa League defeat of this competition in the group stage, and it was against Monaco. Joman and Nick Chan's getting the goals to ensure that Monaco beat us, despite the fact we had the most shots of the game. But yeah, probably could have done better, but it could have been a lot worse as well, so I should be happy we only lost 2-0. Next game after Monaco was the Scottish League Cup final against Dundee. We beat them 4-0, Mark Bresnik getting all 4 goals. How often does that happen in a final? They didn't have a single shot on target either. We just made them look pathetic, and I'm delighted that's the case. Here's the last Europa League game, and it's the game that ensured we're through to the Europa League knockout round for the very first time. And quite frankly, that excites me. It excites me because I know that we've achieved something I was looking to achieve this season, and that was get to the knockout round of either the Champions League or the Europa League. I've done the latter, and that means I've achieved my goals this year. However, next game after that, we hosted Celtic in the SPL and we lost. So, yeah, we took the lead 23 minutes in, but then dropped the ball, and they got 2 goals in 60 minutes to ensure they won 2-1 at our ground. It's the first time I lost in Tynecastle since... I don't know how long it's been since I lost at Tynecastle at home in the league, but it's been a very long time. Probably more than a year, at least anyway. Can we recover? Last game of importance to me is the game against Aberdeen in the SPL. And we got a revenge. Held a silver game, 3 goals in 6 minutes to ensure we had a good start. I mean, Ken McLean got a goal back for Aberdeen, but we managed to get a 4th to have a 3-goal lead. And Bresnik doing well for himself. They had just 1 shot and they scored with it. So this is the group in the end, and we finished second behind Monaco, only 3 points behind them admittedly, because they beat us, the only side to actually beat us, but we had so many draws, and Fiorentina had drawn so many times as well. Monaco actually drew against them twice. We're the only side to actually beat Fiorentina, and that was enough, and they beat the Greek side 7-0, so I shouldn't be too pleased with my stats here. But But yeah, Fiorentina were actually the team top of the group after the first game of the group stage, and they still failed to go through. They didn't win any of their last 5 matches. How embarrassing is that? But yeah, we have Lille in the next round. Rangers also went through. They have Sevilla, and quite significantly enough, Celtic went through to the knockout round of the Champions League, where they'll be facing Manchester United, the Champions League holders. Oh, if only that happened less often. Oh, you're going to see just 3 English teams, with Arsenal playing Paris Saint-Germain and Liverpool having Bayer Leverkusen. The other English team that was in the Champions League this year was actually Stoke City. And Stoke, they finished bottom of their group. They have Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain. Porto finished above them by a single point. And so Stoke failed to get through to the next round. And just got knocked out of Europe altogether. Oh dear. So this is the league table after the first 6 months. And we're top of the table by just 2 points. Rangers actually did lose their last game, but it doesn't show on the form for some bizarre reason. I don't know why. I think it's mixed up somewhere. Aberdeen losing their last 5 games is actually quite accurate, which tells me a lot. But yeah, we need to do better. I think we need to stop losing as many games. If we go unbeaten for the next 18 games, I'll be very happy. As long as we don't drop too many points to Rangers, who we have next in the league actually. But yeah, another Scottish League Cup trophy to our name, which is good. It's the second one in a row I've won, and it's the third one I've been in a row, which tells you a lot. 2020, 2021, 2022. I don't know what else I can really do in that division, in that competition. I've done everything I need to do. Now, if I win a second league title in 3 years, then surely that's my ambition completed. That I've left Hearts in a much better position than I arrived in. But anyway, I'm actually going to end this video here. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Hope you like and share this video. And that you'll subscribe to my channel. It will really help me out a lot. So anyway, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.